At the jail said, "Oh, you're going to go to Parchman. That's really bad news." So we were afraid, legitimately afraid. And then they piled us in the middle of the night into a van that if it ever had springs, it was a long time ago, and it was bumping on this bumpy road, and we were constantly being thrown against each other and against the benches, which were just plain wooden benches.
So once you all are in Parchman Prison, how long did you stay there? How long were you all?
I don't recall the number of days that I was in Parchman. I just know that I had a good time.
But you had a good time?
Yes. Well, I was there for a reason. I was there for a cause, and that was good enough.
And we sang a lot.
We did sing, but we had been sentenced to 66 days or pay a fine of $250, and most of us tried to get out within 40 or 44 days in order to appeal our cases.
Wow.
Right. So we were in about 30 days in Parchman, with about 10 days in the Hinds County Jail and the city jail of Jackson.
So what was happening in the world? Were you all making news? The fact that you got put in Parchman Prison and they were holding all of these freedom riders, was that making national news? Was that newsworthy at the time?
It was newsworthy. People all around the nation was concerned about it. The Kennedy administration was concerned about it. And Ross Barnett one day came down to tour the facility like we was animals in a cage, in a zoo. The governor brought his people down. But we knew there were people on the outside preparing to come, and there were people supporting us.
And we got our mattresses taken for singing in the girls' section, just as the boys did. And we were sleeping on the cold, hard steel. And then one day they just brought the mattresses back, and we didn't know why. And it was because a delegation from Minnesota or Wisconsin or someplace, the governor had sent a delegation to examine the conditions for people from that state. And that was, but we kept on singing.
We talk about Jackson City Jail, the county jail, and Parchman, but there was also a group that went to Raymond, which is their county county farm, work farm.
Amen, Raymond.
He's saying amen because there was an event that happened there. They wanted us to say yes, sir, and no, sir. And they would ask questions. For example, they might say, "Is your name Rip Patton?" Well, they wanted me to say yes, sir. And I would simply say, "My name is Rip Patton," without saying the yes, sir, or the no, sir. And there was a young lady, they asked her to come up close to the bars, and she didn't say the yes, sir, and this guard was going to hit her. And the comment that you just heard in the back was about 6'4", 6'8", 200 and something pounds, who stood in between the guard and this girl, and that was Leroy Wright.